Hey yo, what's going on? It's your girl, Cool Lady here, also known as Kayla Fowler the Gamer here. And today's the day I finally get to talk about Camp Rock 2, the Final Jam Edition. So, y'all have heard of the movie, right? Hey Alexa, what's Camp Rock 2, the Final Jam Edition about?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Yidio.com, Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam is a musical drama film that follows the adventures of a group of teens while they reside at a summer camp dedicated to music.
Okay. And then, and then, I'll probably do. I don't want to say much. Let's say I could do this stream for, let's say, 20 minutes and see how everything goes. If everything goes well, then I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna do my next episode of course, Songwriter Prank Text. Hey Alexa, what's Camp Rock about?
Camp Rock is a 2008 comedy starring Demi Lovato, Joe Jonas, and Megan Martin. The movie is about, at a music camp for gifted teens, a popular teen idol overhears a girl singing and sets out to find who the talented voice belongs to. What he doesn't know is that the girl is actually a camp kitchen worker with a fear of being heard. The film is 1 hour and 34 minutes long. The movie has a rating of 5.1 out of 10 on IMDb based on around 33,000 votes, and is rated TVG.
Okay, that makes sense. Hey Alexa, what's the movie Camp Rock 3 about?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, it is about confronting fear, coping with bullies, and comforting religious principles. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Oh, welcome to the stream. Hold up, guys, I'll be right back.
I used to dream about a cruiser that drove against the...
Hey, Terry.
Hello, Kayla. Look, I even put on my Marlon Brando jacket for coming up on panel, and I was just waiting in the basement for ages.
Oh, my bad. I was just.
But you see, I've got my Marlon Brando biker jacket on and everything, man. Yeah. Anyway, how you doing?
Oh, fine.
Good.
So I had myself on mute so long. I was taking my showsies, and I realized that I was like,
So you lost track of time when you was doing what you needed to do.
Yeah, I was like, I better see what's going on.
Yeah. It's like the badges that I've got on my jacket are from
Yeah.
that band,
Oh, that.
Chromax, hardcore band. You know the hoodie that I usually come up on, up on panel wearing. Well, I've got a badge there of theirs.
Oh, neat.
On it, and I also have that one, which is from one of their classic albums, which is The Age of Quarrel.
Oh,
that
neat.
One.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm repping Chromax. I'm seeing them in June, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought with the weather warming up, it's like, I went out earlier. I've not long got back, so.
Oh, goodness.
Just thought, yeah, I just went for a wander, hence why I've got the jacket on and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Yugoslav, whatever your name's called, dang, he's now. Oh, he was in chat.
He was, but I think he probably left because of the silence in the on the stream. What can you do though, eh?
Oh yeah.
It's good to see you though.
Oh yeah.
Was you surprised when I came into your gaming stream earlier?
Oh yeah, when I was doing Knockout City and I was on my freaking controller.
Yeah, and then getting hit by them 2 cars. I'm surprised that didn't knock your character out. in any normal world, you get hit by 2 cars, you're in the ground.
Yeah, I was trying to go like this, like, dang it. I was going like this, and the next thing I know, freaking Tackle says something, and I was like, oh, I got busted.
Yeah, you got hit by 2 cars, like, you bounced off of one and got hit by another.
I was like, oh, beast, I would not.
Now, that would have been a downer. That would have definitely been a downer if it had knocked your character out, you know what I mean? But
yes.
Thankfully, it didn't.
Hopefully, yeah. I was thinking about having some things, and Tackle was like, you're going to get hit. I was like, oh.
Yeah. It's like you did everything to try and avoid getting hit by things that were being thrown at you, and you end up getting hit by 2 cars. Dang. That's one of those things, I guess.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I try not to, like, Tackle and GMG were in my background. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
Even
it's like, who was the person that was giving you jip, like, during your live over the headphones?
Which one?
Like, when you was on your gaming stream earlier, saying about getting beat up and stuff like that.
Oh, that was Tackle. He's one of the other friends I have. He's about to be 15 in May, so.
So he's still a kid, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
he
I
probably
should.
won't like it, like hearing someone say that he's a kid on stream, but
who knows? He'll deal with it.
Considering that I've got coming up for 25 years on him, I've got 25 years on him, I can technically say that he is. So, yeah.
I mean, he's only
Like,
14, so he's not like that bad of an age.
nah.
Coming up on 15, which is not bad for him.
No. Not that bad. It's like he definitely won't be able to view the stuff on my channel if he subs to YouTube things, because all mine are set for adults only, which is like 18 upwards.
Yeah, right before I saw you, I saw some other people come in my stream. I said, what the hey is going on here?
Mm.
First, I saw Jante, you, another friend of me, and well, Cool Dude, of course.
Yeah. So it's like you was probably expecting a stream where nothing was going to happen, and then all of a sudden you have people coming into your chat.
Yeah, I really looked at the comments. I'm like, excuse me, I know I'm trying to do something. I'm like,
Mm.
And then when I saw your comment, I was like, oh, great.
Oh, it went after you got hit by hit by two cars.
Yes.
I was surprised. I did want to say you was lucky that your character didn't get knocked the F out.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, tackle.
But I put it nicer. Otherwise, YouTube would have probably removed it. So I put it in a nicer way.
Yeah, I'm lucky because Tackle didn't realize that you were like one of my moderators.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh shit, who's that?" I was like,
A punk
really?
rocker.
Really? I was like, really?
A punk rocker who's been done that, been there, done that, worn a t-shirt, still doing it.
Man,
it's like once you're into a certain lifestyle, it's like you never lose it.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know how to tame it in certain environments.
Well, I mean, I did level up 2 times.
Yeah. Yeah, that ACAB song was uploaded earlier, by the way. I uploaded it.
Oh, thank goodness.
So that's up.
But yeah, right before I saw the comment, Tackle was like, "Who the heck's comment on you?" I was like, "Oh."
What's it to do with him? It's your channel.
No, because he didn't know I was streaming.
Oh, okay. So he was watching
Pretty much
PlayStation chat, and he was seeing it come up on your channel, not knowing it was on your channel. And it was coming up in chat like the hellos and all that sort of stuff, and all the
there was like
around.
6 people in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Yeah. It's like Gabby went live earlier, and she did 2 that are like very short streams.
Yeah, I didn't come because I was going live myself.
Mm.
I was like, do I feel like it today? Oh, I'm so tired.
And now here you are. You're live now.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to talk to Gabby, and I just haven't spoke to her since, the other day.
That was yesterday, actually.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what the heck? I'm missing out. Oh, my God.
I was up, but it was like it didn't last long. It was like, but some of my friends came in and said hello to her during it, so that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I even had like a couple of friends of mine say that now that it would be a good time for me, because I kept I looked at my freaking device. I went, well, how am I at 126 subscribers?
It's like I went from 149 last time we spoke to 146, so YouTube took away 3, but it happens.
I better not do this.
I was 1 away from 150, and then they take the 3 away. That got me to that one that I initially needed.
I was like, you biscuity, let me get away.
I got. It's like I was frustrated, but I wasn't gonna show
Alexa,
it.
turn the light white.
Okay,
No, you can't. Alexa, turn the light white.
okay.
Oh Lord. One day.
Yeah, one day things will go right.
Yeah, I told one of my friends yesterday, and she was like, "How the heck are you going live if you haven't told me?" I was like, "I don't need to tell you nothing."
Yeah, it's like you go. It's your channel. You go live when you want to go live.
Oh well, when I don't go live, I usually just chill.
Yeah, it's like technically you could say I don't have to tell you shit.
Yes, I know. And she just like hit on her ass, and I was like, "Nope, you know what? I'm telling somebody this now."
Hmm.
I kind of like.
Maybe she wanted to. Maybe this friend wanted to come up with you. And it's like
I don't mind for that.
Mhm.
I was like knocked out. I was like, you know what? The Thursday I might take off because this is gonna be easy.
yeah, yeah. It's one of those things, though. It's like it happens. So it can't be helped.
Yeah, and freaking Ali, my friend, was like, "Are you usually streaming Thursday?" I said, "No, because I'll be chilling."
Yeah, it's like you missed it just before you brought me up because for the while that I was down in the basement, I was doing goofy faces and stuff like that,
Oh,
and you didn't see it.
because I was handing my mom something.
Yeah, it was like, right, I'm up here now, but it was like I was going like all that sort of stuff, just goofing around, you know. But I was doing that, like to say, look, I'm here, sort of thing. That's what I was doing. I was doing all that sort of stuff, and it's like, but I was goofing, you know. It was like because I thought that you was just like, you know, delaying the bringing me up, but then it's like when you said you just now that you was helping your mum with something. Now I understand why I was waiting down there a while, because I know that usually if I'm either in the basement with you or on Gabby's streams, I usually, or any other stream, I'm usually brought up quite quickly. So,
And I usually have I have my friend's channel. His name's Hayden. And I forgot to tell you. So one night I was doing something and he wanted to get up to 50 subscribers.
Oh, right. A road to 50, just like I'm on the road to 150. Except that I don't go live on my channel. What I do is I do pre-recorded singing videos.
Yeah. And that's kind of good for everybody. I mean, it's not like you're
but
gonna.
It's like what with the difference. But it's like the difference with me is that yes, I have a channel. I know that, but I don't force anybody to join it. It's like I'm not a sub for sub. I only sub to people that I think I'll like. If you get my meaning. So some people get butthurt if I don't sub back, which is not the way that it should be. It's like YouTube is an open platform. It's like you do what you do. Some people might not agree with it, but
people like that, and you know.
Yeah, it's like people like what they like, so trying to force something upon them is a huge no-no for me. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say to me nowadays, since I'll be like doing something, and Hayden's link is in the chat, BTW, if you want to look it up. It's like in the comments. Every time I do.
What does he do channel-wise?
Oh, he likes games. He likes to go on like PlayStation, just like me, and just stream.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because it's like I have quite a few
No.
channels that I'm sub to, so I can't always keep up.
Yeah, I usually keep up with mine if I, have
Yeah.
like one moment let there, and I'll be like, nah, you know what? I just don't feel like it.
Yeah, it's like me. It's like I don't do share for share on my channel. So if the more someone pushes me to try and join their channel just because they've subbed to mine, I don't like that, because it's like what I do is before I sub to a channel, I'll try and get the vibe of the person first.
Mm-hmm.
If I like the vibe of the person, that's when they'll gain my sub.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't like the vibe that they give off, then basically I don't.
I know how some people will be like that, and 1 minute it's like, nah, you don't want to be aggravated. Next thing you know, it's all like, nah.
It's like I had someone several times, right, in my comments, try to get me to join their channel.
Mm-hmm.
They tried for weeks and they didn't get anywhere. They was like, why have you not subbed to my channel yet? I went, I'm not a sub for sub channel.
Mm-hmm. That link I just sent to you in the private chat, that's Tackle's link.
Oh, right. Okay. That's your friend was that your friend who you was on with earlier, yeah?
Uh-huh. When I was doing the Knockout City stuff, that was him talking.
All right. Okay.
He was saying sorry on the ground. I was like, oh my god, what the heck, Tackle? You don't know what this is. And he's like,
So you'd think with somebody having a YouTube channel and they have a chat room up on the PlayStation that's linked to the YouTube, that the comments that are being said in YouTube will show up on PlayStation as well.
same, yeah. I mean, some of my friends have seen me on live, some of them haven't. Like,
Yeah.
Biscuit here, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, they do say that things happen in those sort of circles, like that things happen for a reason.
Yeah, I kind of told my ex that, and he was like, nah.
Yeah, exes are exes for a reason too.
Yeah, he was like, you want to go see a movie? I said, nah, I'm fine. I have my own stuff to deal with.
Yeah.
Even though I've
That's
been
how
in
it
the
works,
same relationship since February, it's not like
Yeah.
Everything else is like the same.
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell anybody because in the first place I said, do I feel like telling anybody? And the next thing I know, I was like, nope, you know what? I'll just do it myself.
It's like I've noticed your Instagram, you haven't updated your description in that.
Well, yeah, I do gotta keep it. I gotta update that anyway.
Yeah, because it says that you're
Single.
even though I know you're not, it says you're still single on it.
Yeah, I hate being single, but I just gotta deal with it. And it's like,
Yeah. It's like it happens though.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep myself updated.
Yeah. It's like you notice. It's like my uploads are sporadic, but if you've seen my Instagram, my uploads are sporadic. It's like some could be months apart, but when I do update, it's like it's usually a banger when I do. But yeah, it's like it's one of those things.
Alexa, light off.
Okay.
That's a calm. Okay, that was a okay. That was calm and obedient.
What?
That was obedient. It was like it was your slave. It was like, okay, I'll turn the lights off for you.
Nice and calm, like a freaking
Does
lifetime.
it does your device just recognize your voice, or is it multi voices?
It can like multi. Depends what you ask.
Oh right, okay. No, I was gonna annoy it by asking to
Like if I say this,
play some punk rock, but it's like that'll be so loud it'll annoy your parents. So I'll be like, nah.
yeah, my mom.
Especially at the time of night.
Oh,
Especially at the time of night, it is.
Yeah.
Like you could imagine, like hearing. It's
Yeah,
like blasting through Alexa, hearing. No, I'm not going to say it. Don't do it. Off. Right.
I was.
I was going to say playing ACAB by the Foreskins. Actually, the band themselves were a underground band. They were signed. They were signed, but it was to a very small label.
Yeah. I can say a bunch of stuff to my Echo Dot right now. Watch this. Alexa, tell me a riddle.
How can you make sure your Monday is dynamo? Just rearrange the letters.
Yes, I've heard that one.
I can tell her some things. Alexa, tell me a funny joke.
Who was the spiciest knight of the round table? Sir Racha.
What? You didn't get that?
I have no idea. Sriracha. Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. It was not that bad. I was like, "Arr." I don't really.
That was not the best joke I've heard.
Yeah. I could have said something worse. Alexa, light on.
Okay.
I'm like, you think okie dokie, you. Sometimes it gets on my freaking nerves sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, especially around this side of the room where I'm at, you can't really tell. I'm like across the room.
Yeah. Whereas my living room is quite big.
Yeah.
So it's like it's about 12 or 13 foot. And it's like basically, other than where my couch is, which is where I put my camera when I'm recording my videos, it's like I've got a clear walk from my couch to the wall at the other side of the room. That's a clear walk all the way there. And it's like if I was to go from my mantelpiece to my windowsill, that's a straight walk as well.
Oh, come on. Come on, work, stupid freaking person. No, that's what it will do. I would just stop doing one thing for a minute and I'll be like, oh, come on, work.
And then you'll be there doing something else.
Oh, there it goes.
That's all right.
I usually keep myself busy like this because I need to straighten some of this out from my room anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you could rarely almost have it. Oh, I forgot to shut that. Before I forget, Terry, look what I got from Easter yesterday. Well, this is from when me and Haley went shopping for Easter.
All right.
Got myself some York.
Got yourself some candies.
Yeah, got some sweets, got some decent ones. I try not to do anything much.
But in terms of chocolate, other than Reese's peanut butter cups,
My niece loves
British chocolate is the best.
Mm-hmm.
And me living in Britain, I could probably, like, when I next get paid, if you want any, let me know. Message me on Instagram, and when I get paid next, I'll send you some.
Alright.
British chocolate.
Mm.
What's
So
happening
not
there?
because it's really
How's
loaded.
the screen been shared? Oh,
No. I was gonna show you something.
all right.
Well, this is somebody else's wife. And there were some pictures that my sister took yesterday because now she's starting her 10-day day off thing.
The school holidays, yeah. For Easter.
Yeah. She's glad that she's got 10 days off because she said, oh, well, I mean, even like she's like, oh, well, starting this day. And I was like, oh.
Well, how will she? I wonder. She won't be able to get a holiday every couple of months once she leaves school.
I mean,
She'll be lucky to get a couple of weeks off every 6 months.
Yeah, that's what I kept telling her. Oh no, I don't want to do that. That's another friend of mine that lives in the UK. Don't worry about that.
All right. Okay.
No, make me freaking type, you son of a cat. Oh, here's my sister. Well, that's her son, actually.
I'm not on Facebook anymore, so I deleted mine about a year ago.
I mean, I have Facebook now. I used to have like 4 or 5, 6 Facebook accounts, and oh my god, I had to delete some. I was like, no.
I had 2. One was for the radio, and one was a personal one.
Yeah, I hate doing that, but
I ended up getting trolled heavily on both. So I ended up, once the time with my time with the community radio station I volunteered at came to an end.
Yes.
I took down both profiles. So now I have none.
Yeah, can't see this much because Haley said, my sister said, today was my Friday off and I'm now off for 10 days. I needed a break for sure, and also going to Anime Con this upcoming weekend. First time I was pregnant with Athena, my niece, and first time at this one since Jacob and I met. And that's my brother-in-law right there. Jacob.
All right. Oh, so I'm gathering. Does she work at a school then?
No, she works at Anime. What's the word?
The Anime Con.
Emmaus.
All right.
So I kind of didn't want to be bothered, but at the same time, it's like no.
I know that feeling when it's like you want to. It's like you've got to do something, and you're like, meh.
Nah. It's like nah.
It's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and my sister is saying stuff, even though Haley and I are related, like she's my sister.
Yeah.
I said to Haley that like one day, whenever I knew something, I would like start saying stuff immediately, and I was like, "Oh, great." Like saying here, like after the 5 to 6 minutes of doing this and that, I was like, "No,
like, what do you call it? It's like, I went to a place because I was meant to check a place out, right? I went there. I took one look in, looked around at all the people there, and I was like, fuck that. So I left. Without even saying hello. I just looked through the door, saw the vibe of the people in there, and I was like, fuck that, I ain't working there. I ain't going there.
Yeah. A lot of people will be saying to me, like, I would just start saying shit, and next thing I know, people will be saying, oh, what's this? I'm like, really? It was not like my cup of tea.
Yeah. It's like...
The one thing I really like...
It's like I was asked to roadie for a band, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I checked out this band. They was like the only member of this band that was talented was the bass player. And I was like, you want me to roadie for this lot? Their only talented member is the bass player. I can't. It's like, I can't roadie for a band that I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that nowadays. It's like...
If I like the band, don't get me wrong, I'll be one of those where when they're setting up, I'll go like to where the crowd are, have them have them do their certain checks on their certain things, and then I'll be like to the sound man, the monitor on the left needs turned up, or the lead vocals needs turned up, or where the instruments are played will need to be louder, a bit louder. And it's like, when I get with a band that I actually liked, I was a sound man's worst nightmare. Because it'll be like, because I'd know how a band sounds, and if they saw me at a gig coming in with a band, they would fear it. They'd be like, oh shit, he's here. Our job will be made a lot tougher. Because they was meant to make only the headline band sound good. With me around, I made the support act sound just as good, if not better. And it scared the bejesus out of them. And it's like, and with certain songs, like when they do a version of the Clash's London Calling, they used to like say, now we're going to invite our friend, and then they'll say my name, and I'd get up on stage with them, like pretty much similar to how I was dressed when I came up on the panel, and would get up there and start doing the song. So it'd be like a double vocal assault.
Yeah.
It's like, it was a band which had a female singer in it. Now, so it's like, there'd be her sweet female vocals, and there'd be me and my gravelly male ones, which sounded like the guy who originally sung it. And they'd be like, people would be like, whoa, did we just see that? In a good way, you know? Because it's like, when the crowd would come in, it's like I would mingle with them as one of them. And then as soon as I'd be invited up, it would be like, here we go.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'd go to step down, and they'd be like, no, you can stay up here with us. I'd be like, dang. And it's even down to when they do the, you know, if they get good feedback and they do the bow thing, like when they bend front ways.
Yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about now.
They'll do that. And I'd be one of the people that would be there with them doing it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I did like 2 or 3 songs for this daily challenge on Rock Band yesterday. I was like knocked out. Like even though when I was talking to Gabby, I said, "No, you know what? I'm not ready for it."
It happens though, doesn't it?
I was like, "Really? Do I feel like I should do this freaking challenge?"
Yeah.
I was like,
He was like, oh damn.
I was like,
But
oh dang it.
But it's like,
I'm just like,
you
no.
could imagine in it, couldn't you? It's like, you're one of the people, it's like you're in a crowd, right?
Yeah, there was
One of your favourite bands is performing. You know all their songs and how to sing them.
Of course.
And you're invited up on stage
Of course.
to join them for a song. You can imagine it, couldn't you? Like when they pluck that member of the crowd out.
Yeah.
And you nailed a song, the amount of people in that venue that are going to be stunned.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would be kind of neat for me just to, sing with them. And, it all depends on what band is playing.
I've been able to do that.
That would have been like,
I've been able to get up on stage with bands, well, being invited up, not literally forcing my way up, but invited up.
Yeah.
7 times.
Dang.
All at various different sized venues.
I could have said worse.
From pubs, like from bars to arenas. I've been up in all of them singing songs with bands. And it was like, and all of them got a good reception.
Yeah. Like after I got everything sold in, and somebody was like, encore. I was like,
Taking my jacket off. It's pointless
Not like
keeping
that.
it on.
Everybody else was
It's pointless
"I'm
keeping it on.
encore."
It's
I said,
pointless
"You want me to
keeping
just
it on indoors.
And I was like,
It's pointless keeping the jacket on indoors, like a biker jacket on indoors, when it's like it's more meant for going out.
That's what everybody else keeps saying to me.
Hoodies, they're okay because it's like they're comfortable. You can wear it anywhere.
Yeah.
But a biker jacket is best worn outside or at a gig.
Yeah.
Like a rock gig, I mean.
Well, yeah, that's a very possible answer.
Yeah. It's the t-shirt I've got on underneath my jacket.
Oh my gosh.
It's a sword going through a dove.
Oh my god.
And it's like, and the writing at the bottom says "Never Again." It's one of their songs, and it's like the band on it is called Discharge.
Oh my god.
They're a hardcore punk band.
Discharge.
So yeah, you see it there. Never again. Yeah.
That's actually quite neat.
Yeah, it's like goes well with the bondage trousers I've got on.
I'm gonna take this off because I'm a little hot in here. Mine says the more the merrier.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah. Sorry, I had to get that joke in. I had to. Couldn't help it. Sorry about that. It's like the more the merrier. That's what she said.
Yeah, yeah, you got that right, Teddy.
Yeah. Oh, and in your case, that was true because you did say it. Because you said what was written on your top. So yeah, I wasn't going to say anything until you mentioned it.
Yeah, and then my fans will probably be all like, "The more the merrier." I said that would be a joke.
Yeah. It's all good though.
Oh.
It's always good to laugh.
Yeah. Like earlier, I was like trying to decide what the heck am I doing today, and the first thing that popped in my head was, okay, I'm gonna think about something for a second. I'm gonna try to stream.
You did a gaming stream earlier. I was in that. You're live now, and I'm in it again. And I'm here again.
Well,
Except this time I'm on panel instead of in the chat.
well, mine actually just like kept on switch out. I was like, ah, dang it! Ah, I cannot get my freaking point across.
Yeah.
It was like that one show when I was trying to rewatch it, and one mom says, "I want to spoon you." I was like, ah.
Yeah.
I was like, really? You don't have to say that. Who am I, man?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
I hope
I'm
hope
back in the hood. I'm back in the hoodie now. So yeah, I'm back in the hoodie now. So it's all good.
None of my fans will ever say that to me. Oh, I'm going to spoon you to sleep. I'll be like cracking up laughing. I'll be like, ah.
Yeah, me, when I support people, it's like if I'm ready to sleep and they go live, I'll come in and stay awake to support them.
Oh yeah.
It's
I mean,
like,
there's more than like one friend that I've got to subscribe to.
yeah. But it's like what I try to do with my uploads is I try to make it a reasonable hour for like basically people in your time zone and like your country's time zones.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm
so that they have plenty of time to view it without having to stay up all night to try and catch it.
Yeah, I try not to stay up too late.
Yeah. It's all good though.
Like, even though I'm at like a central time, and everybody else will be like, "What time zone are you in?" I would say central because most
It's
people.
like it's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning where I am.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, because you're in a different time zone than me.
I'm in the UK. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can actually tell.
Yeah, my accent is quite distinct, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually sounds a little different though. Even
Well,
though
I have been like trying to decide like which songs I want to record next and been doing vocal run throughs but without recording them. So that's probably why my voice is slightly different to how it was earlier on, like say last time we spoke.
Uh-huh.
Because of that, it's like
Not your favorite.
what?
Nothing.
Now I'm a what?
No. My mom used to say to me, she would say, "Well, it's decent but your favorite." I'll be like,
Right.
Like, that'll be weird and decent. That would be odd. Like, oh, jeez.
It's like I remember one panel I was on, a Canadian person who has Pikachu in their name came on, right, in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And when I said hello, it's like I said hello, and then I went, Pikachu. It was good though, because it's like it was meant as an affectionate way to say the end of the person's name, if you know what I mean.
Of course I know. And that's what my UK friends will say to me sometimes. And he'll say the same thing, and I'll be like, what the heck?
Yeah, one thing I do know, right? There's a 4-letter C word, begins in C and ends in T. Americans cannot say it properly. It sounds too friendly when you try to say it. I'm not going to say it on here, but but when you guys try to say it, it sounds like it's too polite compared to its intention.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because when somebody, it's like,
Not your favorite.
yeah, it can be used in a joke context as well, but only if you're among close friends. It's like you can say, "Hello, see you next Tuesday," but without that, without that anagram thrown in.
Mhm.
But it's like, but when it's angry, it's to be said in a more aggressive way. But the difference is, an American tries to say that word in an angry way, it still sounds friendly. So yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like I used to be able to. It's like I used to be able to have jokes with various like bands that I've seen, like where we would. It's like I'd be backstage if they're friends of mine. I'd be backstage with them, and we'd be ripping you know what out of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone who's not from not from where we are would look at us,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, "Why are you lot not fighting?" I went, and we all turned around and went, "Because we're joking around. This is how we joke with each other, because we're close friends. We can talk to each other like this as much as we want, and neither of us will be offended."
Mm-hmm.
And they went, "If somebody is not our friend and they say it to us, that'll be a different matter."
Well, yeah, that's true. That is true.
So yeah, it's right. It's one of those things.
No, like one of my friends would say to me, like if it's like a freaking funny joke or like if it's like something decent, and I'll be like, "Hey y'all," and next thing they know, they'll be like, "Oh, what the heck are you doing?"
Hey y'all, what's happening, y'all?
My brother was saying to me like 5 or 6 different times a day. He'll be like, "What you doing?" And then big sis, I'll be like, "Hey y'all."
It's like when my cat. It's like there's quite a few times. I'm sure you've noticed in my videos. If my cat's around and he's walking around my feet, I'll suddenly go from talking like how I normally do like now to hello. And it'll be like, he'll look and he'll be like, and then sometimes you'll hear him go, meow, meow. And then it'll be like, and then it's like, I'm sure you've seen it anyway in one of my videos. It goes, it's like where I go, it's like I'll say a song title and then I'll look around and I'll go, my cat's lurking somewhere. And then in the background, he'll go, meow. And I'll be like, yes, I hear ya, kitty cat. Kitty, kitty cat. And then the song will start and I'll get back into seriousness, like after the initial goofing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, my brother.
He knows I'm talking about him because he just opened his eyes as if to say, "You talking about me?"
My brother has his kitty cat for about almost 4 years.
There he is. He's in that chair again.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm in the kitchen, he's in the chair again. Hello, Belle. You going to say hello?
Hey,
That's cigarette smoke, by the way, in case you're wondering what that smoke is going past the camera. It's like, he was like, oh, okay, you're on a, he's like, he's just done a, okay, you're on a stream, so I know why I'm being talked about now, sort of look, and has gone back to sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
My
at least
brother.
you've got to see. At least you've got to see him.
Well, yeah, that's actually good.
Mm.
Like my brother, his kitty cat will go. He will go. My brother will be like,
my cat just heard your meow through my headphones, and he's just looked up as if to say, "Who's trying to communicate with me?" He's just given a look. He's like, his eye just up. one of his eyes just opened slightly, and he was looking at me as if to say, "What are you two doing? We're not doing anything, lad. Don't worry. You relax, son. You've ate so much food, you need to sleep."
Yeah. No, like Merlin, that's my brother's kitty cat's name.
Mm.
He will go meow, meow, meow to my brother.
Yeah. I'm just watching out. I'm just watching my cat to see if his eyes open again when you're doing it. Thankfully, they didn't that time.
Yeah. My brother would be like, "I'm coming, Merlin."
Like, you could imagine it cutting you. It's like if he was to watch one of my videos and he hears mine, and then he hears how silly I'm being with my one, he'll probably associate with it, wouldn't he?
Yeah. And Merlin will be like, I know you're trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
I'll be obvious, and I'll be like, "Okay, great."
It's like sometimes I'd be in the living room and he'd be out here and he'd not know that I've gone in the living room. He'd meow for me, right? As if to say, "Where am I?" I'll meow back in the tone that he does. In the tone that he does his. Then he'll do a slightly higher one, and then I'll go slightly higher, and then he'll come darting in, and he'll start purring. But not before trying to paddle at my legs first while purring.
Oh my goodness.
So as soon as he goes to do that, I'll pick him up and I'll be like, "Nah, you know, not to do that." Because it's because I don't want my legs looking like they've been hit with a load of darts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I kind of get that sometimes too. My sister, she would like, well, actually, it's my brother-in-law's cat. Sorry, I messed it up. And he would go to Daddy and meow like,
Yeah.
meow, meow, meow. I'm like, "Oh, okay, you want Daddy? Okay, jeez."
Yeah. But it's like they'll know anyway. Cats will know when somebody else is a cat person, because as soon as a cat person enters the house, they'll be straight up to that person. Whereas my cat, that just doesn't care. It's like he'll go up to anybody that comes here.
I mean, half of my friends don't even do that anymore. So I was like,
Yeah. But it's like I've raised him all his life, so I know by his meows what he's wanting and when.
yeah. I mean, I would be kind of lucky if I did.
And a majority of the time, it's like I'll be like, if he wants a treat, it's like, "Oh no," because it's like I'll say to him, "Does he want a treat?" Right? But I'll say it in a certain way. He'll lift his head up, and I'll say it again, and then he'll do like a squeaky meow.
Oh, good Lord.
Which sounds really sweet. And he'll do it about and then he'll do it 2 or 3 more times when I'm going out to the kitchen. I'll be like, and then it's like I'll be getting them out, and then he'll stick his head in the way, and I'll be like, "I've got to get them open first."
Yeah, that's actually kind of true there.
Yeah, but it's like it's really sweet. It's like if you was to see the interaction between me and my cat during the day, it's like people would be like, people would say to me if they saw how I interact with him, "You're fucking nuts." But it's because they don't know. Only a cat person understands why their owners would act like their cats.
Yeah, I mean, my brother would just like start like saying stuff, and next thing I know, I'd be like,
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "No, let's do it."
He's like, I could guarantee you if I was to get one out for him now, like a treat, you'd be able to hear how he acts.
Yeah.
He hasn't reacted yet. Hopefully, I can do this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's raised his head. He's raised his head. He's raised his head. Do you want a treat? I'll show you how he's looking. Hold on a sec. I'll just change the camera angle.
Oh,
Right,
Lord.
here we go. Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you want this? Do you want one of these? You see him yawning. Do you want one of these?
Oh, my goodness.
You hear him?
Yeah.
Do you want one? Do you want it?
I'm just watching.
You hear the squeaky meow. Do you want it?
Uh-huh.
Do you want it? Do you want one? You hear it? 3 squeaky meows.
Oh, my goodness.
That's his way of saying yes. Well, come and get it then. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on. Or you wanting me to carry you over like a little bugger? Come on. You're getting to hear how me and him interact now. But it's all meant in it's all like in jest when I say stuff like that. But and he knows it. Come on. Come on. Bella, come on, little boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Come and get your treat.
Oh, Lord.
Don't just sit there licking your lips as if to say, am I getting them or is this a wind-up? I wouldn't be breaking them up into chunks for you to be able to chew on if I wasn't going to give you them.
Oh, jeez.
You little bugger, you. Come on. Come here. Come on.
Now I can hear him.
There you go. There you go. See? Told you. All right.
I heard it like the roaring. I was like, ah.
That was me going, because I had to go, because it's like he wanted me to take him over to where his treats are, which are on that chopping board. So
Yeah.
I don't use that chopping board.
That's
So
not
I use it for to put his treats on. So he's got something sterile to eat from.
yeah, it's kind of
Well,
neat.
he's got something sterile then to eat them on.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
So he's now a happy boy.
Oh yeah. Sometimes Merlin would be like the same. My brother would like say the same old stuff.
It's like a lot of people moan, like, because I let my cat go onto the bar type thing that you saw him on. Because
Yeah,
I let him go on it.
yeah. This one here, that's Merlin right there. Like, he's a black kitty cat.
Black with a white patch.
Yeah.
Whereas my cat is pure black. Yeah. There's no patches on you, boy. No. Although when he was a kitten, he did have little white flecks on his paws, but they soon went when he got to about a few months old.
That's actually quite good, though, at least.
Yeah. So it's like he was all black apart from a couple of little white flecks on his paws. And then all of a sudden it's like they went from white to black, and he's been like that ever since. Yeah. Little man. He's over here now. He's like he's like really happy now because he's got his treat off me that he wasn't expecting. So he's just sat over here letting me make a fuss of him, and he's enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one here, that's my brother's beard dragon Valerian.
That's some size.
I mean, yes, this is from Facebook too, but my brother has a beard. He has a beard dragon, a bunny, and
That was some size dragon.
huh?
That was some size dragon.
Uh-huh.
A big one.
Yeah, like my brother would start like it would be like, what the heck? My brother would be like, Gilbert. And when my brother was doing Minecraft, this is what his looked like.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, I'm not really much of a fan of Minecraft.
Uh,
I tend not to bother with it with Minecraft. It's like, don't get me wrong, I'm sub to gaming streams where some do play that, but it's like if I'm in there, it's more to keep an eye on the chat.
yeah.
And it's like more to keep an eye on the chat, and I have no particular interest in the game. If you get my meaning, it's more to make sure that the host is safe when they're doing their stream.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right, you know.
Yeah. But it's like battle or survival type games, like similar to what you played earlier. Now, those I do enjoy.
Knockout City.
Those I do, but those I do enjoy getting involved in.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I don't do Knockout City as much, but then once Tackle has nothing to do, then he would be like, okay, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah. So was your friend playing the same game as you when you was on that, or was he playing a different one but just joined you on mic?
Joined different one, or well, he did a different stream because he was doing Dying Light.
So he was playing a different game.
Yeah. He would like, see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Even though he's on YouTube a lot and he streams almost 5 days a week.
Yeah. Whereas most of our days, apart from my uploads of pre-records, our main live talks are like on this sort of way, which is like panels.
Yeah.
So that's like where, with me being a guest, it's nice to just be able to just
Oh, look at that. He's online. Great.
just relax and shoot the breeze. I'm cutting my nails in case you're wondering what all the crackly lackly noises
Yeah,
are.
you gotta hear that.
Yeah, they're not long or anything like that. I just felt like cutting them. It's just like I'm starting to get stubble now, so it's like I'll be shaving again in the morning when I wake up. So it's like for summer I'm clean shaven, then come autumn, winter, I let the beard grow. So that way,
How you doing?
Are you winding your friend up in the chat or something?
No.
Or is he?
No, I sent you the link. It should be. It should be in a private chat.
Yeah. It's all right. It's like I'm happy
More than
where
welcome
I
to see
am.
more
But
than-
if I do go, it's like if I was to look at that, I would have to step down from the panel or mute my mic. So it's like, and I'm not wanting to do either because I feel like I just feel like chilling out and chatting with somebody instead of just being like stuck in a chat
Yeah.
down below, just typing what I want to say when I can just say it outright a lot quicker.
Yeah. I mean, Tackle won't say much as, like, once you watch his streams, and he would be like, chit chat.
Yeah, like he does when he joins you on the mic, you mean?
Yeah.
With all this like, oh, I'll kill you sort of thing in the games that he says in the games. I heard that and all. He probably thinks I didn't, but I heard all of that.
Yeah.
It was like you're saying, are you serious? I'm live. It'd be like, you don't say that stuff on here on my live. And it's be like, and then he'd be like, what? And then you'd say it again, and then he'd be like, in the chat, he'd go, oh, who's that? It'd be like, and you said, the people from my life. And he'd be like, he soon eased up on it, didn't he? And calmed down. When he saw that your chat was quite active, he was like, oh, okay. But without literally saying that, you could tell that he just went from running his mouth to nearly muted.
Mm-hmm. He can do that.
Like he calmed himself down on me.
Yeah, he did that sometimes. Even though, like, I talk to Tackle according to this day,
Mm-hmm.
and he would be like, "What the hell are you streaming?" I'll be like, "You genius."
I heard that. I heard when you said that.
I was like, "You genius." Oh, he was all like, "What the heck?" I was like, no.
Yeah,
You're not-
it's like I heard you say that as well, like with the genius thing. I was like,
oh my god, I got that from a show.
yeah, it's like you stumped him with that one
He was like,
because he didn't know what to make of it.
no, because Tackle was like, "What the heck is that supposed to mean?" I said, "It means you're very smart, you little genius."
You're very smart, you little genius.
Even though,
And it's like it's like one of my uploads I was meant to do, right, was a version of Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley, which a band called the Vandals did a cover of. Little did I know, right, because I'd never heard the song before. I knew how the original went.
yeah,
When it got to the lively part, I was like, and I saw how quick the words were going across the screen. I'm like, am I doing that? But it was stuff that would basically a bloke would say to a woman when he's about to dump her. And I was like, this is not the version I know.
yeah,
I guess I'll have to get used to how it goes before attempting it and try and get the speed of the word bang on.
yeah.
Because you can imagine, couldn't you? Like half, it's like trying to sing that fast. It's like people will be able to hear if they know the version when you've made mistakes in the words. And I don't like making mistakes in songs. And it's like, so when I decided that, when I said I ain't doing that right now, that means that's just on hold until I know it better. And then as soon as I do know it, I'll be like, okay, we'll do it. But I do have an anti-Christmas one that I'll be doing now.
Mm.
It's called Christmas.
Yeah.
F-U-C-K, Christmas.
I mean, I even saw like some of my friends say that, "Oh, well, you're a genius," and I was like, no, thank you.
With the F Christmas, that's an anti-Christmas song. So yeah, I'll be doing that for my Christmas upload. Everyone will be celebrating their Christmas. They'll go to watch my video and see that I absolutely hate the time of year. Well, it's like my daughter. It's like I never get to see my daughter, so it's like, why should I enjoy a time of year that's about family when none of my family are around? They're at a different end of the country and don't even bother with me. So it's like, why the fuck should I bother? Like, what's the point? It's all about family, and I had none up here.
Yeah.
Or I do, but it's like I don't know whereabouts up here my daughter is.
I mean, that's what I usually do around Thanksgiving or Christmas time. I would be like either up north or I'll be at my mom's and be like, "The heck?"
Yeah.
And I'll be like, no.
It's all right though. It's all good.
Yeah, because I called Dad and I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't make it up north today because I was very ill by then." And I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, ugh, I better tell Dad to cancel.
Yeah.
Of course, it was like last minute. I was like,
It was like, damn it. It was like you could not make that one, but there'll always be a next time.
Yeah. I was like, nope, I better tell Dad.
Yeah,
Because Dad called like a day before.
they're asking if you were still going.
Yeah, and I'm like, no. I was like, oh, Dad, I don't feel like it. He said, why you still? It's like, yeah, because my voice was not like really great at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I felt like it.
Yeah.
like that I just did right there.
Yeah. It's like
I
it's
was
like there was it's like you remember I told you about with them photos that I put on my Instagram of the Malcolm McLaren's funeral day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like the people who put a tab behind the bar for me to get drunk were also seen in photographs via a Google search as well. And yeah, it's like there was a certain duo in particular in the photographs who basically, when I went to the wake, basically put a £800 tab behind the bar, which they paid for me and my friends to get hammered. My friends went home 4 hours before I did.
What?
I was still there at the place where they held the wake about 1-2 o'clock the following morning, drinking. And I only stopped drinking once the venue closed for the night. I was absolutely legless, and it's like my tab ran out just before last orders, and by then I was absolutely wrecked. I don't know how I made it home, but my friends all said that I smelled like a brewery when I walked in.
What? You gotta be curious with me.
It's like I absolutely reeked of drink.
Oh.
Now, there's some people who have a slight smell of it. Imagine fully smelling like it. Not with all the accidents or anything like that most people associate with drunk people, but the smell of alcohol, the pure smell of alcohol, like that was what I was like when I eventually went through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I opened the door. My friends told me this, not me, but I walked through the door. I opened the door, barely have time to get my keys out, and I fall flat on my face as I go through the door. It's like I open the door, forget I've opened it, and I just fall in to the passageway. So my friends,
Take night medication.
Oh shit.
so it's like my mates had to.
Reminder.
So it's like my mates had to drag me into the passageway to shut the door.
I'm getting off right now. Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's like had to have been pretty wasted if I don't remember getting home.
Yeah.
But it's like my friends were like, "You was fucking wrecked last night."
Yeah.
They went, "Do you remember falling through the door?" I was like, "No." They went, "Well, I'm not surprised how drunk you was last night." I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." I went, the last thing I remember, I was walking through Proud Gallery, went to the bar, had my last drink, don't remember anything after that. They went, "We left 4 hours before you did."
Oh my god, that was insane.
And I went, "What?" They went, "What time don't you remember from?" I went, "I don't know." It's like I remember getting there, but I don't remember leaving. And they was like, "Wow."
Daddy, I got your medicine.
All right, Mom.
And it's like, and they also said, "Do you remember us saying that we're off now and we'll see you later?" I went, "No." And they went,
No,
"You
no,
stay." And they was like, and you stayed 4 hours after that till the place closed. I was like, pretty much.
Oh my god. Looks like I want to do something.